Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Uh, Clubs, I can hear you. Yeah. Well, I can't help that. Oh, I just dripped coffee on my phone. You listen, you're the one who decided to podcast from the back of a van down by the river. What? Why am I hearing that? Oh, it was out of your phone. Okay. What'd you say? Oh, your services. No, I can hear you. Oh, I can hear you, and so can Rob G. Rob G hears you. He's the only guy who can hear you. Rob G. Oh, Teresa's crazy life can hear you. Oh, now Rob says he can't hear you. Listen, producer Mike said that we shouldn't self-deprecate the podcast, but I'm just kidding. Listen, we're gonna do this podcast, all right? One way or another. One way or another. I would just stand by for a moment. You have coffee in that thing?
You can hear him.
I can hear
You're
him.
gonna think this is what is coming across low. Entertain the crowd for a second. Got it.
Well, ask me if I. Well, the viewers can't hear anything. The viewers can't hear anything, and I'm hearing you like a robot. Let me ask you this: Where did you park that van? Where's that van? I'm hearing like it sounds like a robot.
He just froze up.
Yeah, I don't hear him. It's his internet. It's your internet. Your internet is fucked. It's either yeah, but now I can hear you. For some reason, you keep going into robot mode. I can't make out a word. This is why Howard Stern has 70 something employees because this is impossible to do. David Perry can hear me screaming. Did you turn that up? Did you turn it up? I don't know if you did. David Perry says I'm screaming.
I see that, yeah.
Teresa's Crazy Life says that Clubs is muted.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. Do you really want to do that?
Because if no one can hear me, what am I doing here?
Well, what do you want us to do?
What do I want us to do?
Yeah,
I
what
want
do you,
everyone to hear us both, but we can't have that. So now that no one can hear me, we'll just call an audible. I'll tag out. We'll tag you in, and you just take it over.
So here's the question:
SOP stuff to talk about.
Are we using a different thing than we used last week?
Yes.
Is there any way for us to use what we used last week?
Last week when he was here?
We're
Yeah.
using the same
Well,
interface.
that's different. I mean,
Say what, Clubs?
You're using the same interface you used last
I
week.
turned it all the way up. I turned every single volume setting.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the interface. I'm talking about the software.
No. You read the chat? Clubs is available now.
Oh, now they can
But
hear you.
I just had to max everything out, so hopefully he doesn't change his settings and it blows everything.
Sounds like
Now they can hear
now Club sounds tinny.
That's the connection.
All right, you sound tinny, but I don't. What was that noise? Was that the sound of him hanging up?
Maybe. You can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
No, he just disconnected. I'm waiting for him to come back on.
Oh.
I'll make this bigger so you can see the whole thing.
Well, you know what we could do? He said he was going to go take a nap, and we should just take over. So maybe he hung up on purpose. All right. Well, then you know what we should do? How do you switch this back to? Let's see. Oh, I know how to do it. Here's what we're going to do, folks.
What do you want to do?
And you know what? Clubs is still getting paid for today. Here's what we're going to do, everybody. You want a show? You got to create a show. Here, let me disconnect these fuckers.
You know what's going to be fun?
Can they hear me right now? Or no?
You took the headphones off?
Yeah.
Well,
Can they hear me? Clubs can't hear me.
Well, no, you took everything off.
Yeah, well,
Well, no, hold on.
What the
You
hell
got to
do I
tell
need
me.
headphones
You need to
for?
tell me what you're doing.
don't worry about all that.
I just switched you back over
if they
to
can
the.
hear- All right, they said they can hear me.
All right, I switched you back over to the mic.
All right, what
You
is
got-
this right here? We're still plugged in?
We're still plugged in.
All right, kids, guess what today is? It's Wednesday, the Go Gamble Podcast call-in show.
It's just so you know, they're going to see the podcast readjusting itself in real time. It's going to be fascinating.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going to move all the graphics around.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. Don't worry about the picture. Just worry about the sound. We're going to plug this right in here. Oh, yeah, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. Who sang that song?
Wasn't that a Glade commercial?
It was before it was a Glade commercial. It was, Trooper sounds like he is an echoey tunnel, and Club's video just disappeared. This shit show is the best and top notch. Stuart Dawson, what's happening? I'm going to pretend they can hear me. I don't know if they can. You know, we really need that camera to lift up and look. No, don't touch anything. Oh, look at me. I'm all spread out. So here's the deal. You can't put the number on the screen, can you? I bet you can't do it. Can anyone hear me? No audio on Trooper. Sound down. Hello, hello.
No audio?
No audio.
Can anybody hear producer Mike? It's there, but very quiet.
This is going to become part of our shtick.
Yeah. Why is this not? I don't know if it's this or what.
No one can hear me. What am I doing here?
On the screen, can you? I bet you can't do it.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
Can anyone hear me? No audio on Trooper. Sound down.
Oh,
Hello, hello.
I just did.
All right, now they're saying they can hear me. Fergie in Atlanta.
No audio?
You can hear me all
Can anybody hear producer Mike?
And
No one can hear me. What am I doing here?
on the screen, can you? I did that. My bad. All right.
You also gotta forget when you make an adjustment, they're 20 seconds behind.
Oh no, I know. All right. In 20 seconds from now, which should be right now for you people, everything's gonna sound just fine. So the first thing we gotta do is mute this, and then we're in business. Call me.
I got the number up.
702-900-4643. It sounds like Mike is in the shower. All right. Now we're good. Everyone says we're good. Just not real loud. Turn your volume up. You got volume on that microphone, on that headphones or whatever you're listening to? No, we can't get into that again, Snoop. We can't get into that again. Cleaning the lettuce in the shower. So, I'm going to do a one-man show today. We're going to talk to people when they call. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to make sure I bring this guy up. Did you guys hear about the guy who went into Turnberry Tower? Right there, right across the street from the Westgate is the Turnberry Towers. It's a condo high-rise. Some dude walked into the, I think he's a resident, walked into the lobby, fired a shot at someone behind the desk, and the security guard shot the guy, and I guess he's in critical condition. I was trying to read the story as we were trying to figure out how to get this show on the road here. What else is going on? I don't have clubs here to talk back and forth to. So, gosh, what's going on? What can I tell you a story of? How about... I mean, Poker Stiff, I agree with you. I don't think Clubs and producer Mike agree that that first half of the podcast every week is a sound and video check and that everything's messing up. I think it's great. I agree, play better slots. The guy who, I mean, yeah. Once you walk into a condo lobby and point a rifle and fire a shot, you should be dead. You shouldn't have a chance to come back and do it 30 years from now again. That should be the end of it. Let's see. Wow. Abnormally Distributed got involved in a shootout at Smith's near the Stratosphere. You got involved in a shootout at Smith's? All right, let's do this. First of all, let's turn this down. Second of all, let's pick up this call. It's AZ Snoop. Uh-oh. Wait. Gonna try again. It's AZ Snoop.
Yes, it is. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, Monty, you know, we have technical difficulties today, that's all.
No, I understand. You have to deal with that, and so far you've been vamping pretty well, let me tell you.
I don't know about that.
I thought I would call in and do my part to help get this show back on the rails for whatever that's worth.
There you go. Why did we go there? Because we wanted to do it. Well, why didn't we just because I can't do that? Well, maybe I could. I was just thinking, Monty, how come we didn't just get Clubs to call in on the phone?
Ah,
And then we had, but then
there you
we
go.
do this to that. No, but we can do this to that. It's all a big confusing thing. That someone should build a device that, you know, like someone should build a thing that you can buy for like $1,000 that you just simply plug everything into. And
It's called a dedicated laptop for the project.
no.
Yes, it would work. Yes, if you could sit in front of this one, would have been perfect. Because you want to do your calls. You got to figure the calls out.
No, that's what I mean. You shouldn't have to figure anything out. You should be able to plug everything in, and that's it. Connect it to a phone, then the phone is connected to the voice number and all the things, right? Right, Snoop?
You need to turn the volume down on the phone.
Alright, they're saying that my voice is very loud. I'm going to take my headset off and go right to the phone, see if that helps. Hang on a
It's
second.
not you, Snoop. It's over here. I just fixed it.
Alright, is that better?
No, well, yeah, but you don't have to change anything. You're the same. It's the volume of this over here. So I have
Okay.
I have a microphone and your phone call going into the same audio channel, if you will. So I can turn the volume on I'm answering your call through the laptop.
Alright.
Yeah. Don't whisper. Don't do it.
Alright, I won't whisper. I will speak in my normal outside big boy voice. How's that?
Trooper, we can't hear you, and the caller is sounding like he's on a CB radio. I mean, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Stewart says that sounded better. Half the people say it's fixed, and half the people say that we sound like we're talking to you from
The
Mars.
delay is going to screw us up too. Let's give it.
No, but the chat is only from 30 seconds ago, right?
But every knob twist is.
So in other words, after I turned Snoop down, it
Let's
said
see
everything
where. I'll
sounds
back in 10 seconds. Let's see where it's at.
All right, Mike's
All
gonna
right.
go take a squirt in the front yard,
Okay.
and he may get picked up.
Well, tell them to watch out for those hornets. You do not want to get stung by a hornet when you're out there leaking in the front yard, so tell them to be careful. Yeah, murder hornets. Didn't you hear about that? That's what's going on. That's all the rage in Vegas, man. Murder hornets and locusts. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's accurate.
You need to be armed when you're out there in the streets.
That's right. Hey, so tell me something. Are there any plans to have Lady Trooper make a guest appearance on the Go Gamble podcast?
Well, Snoop, I mean, I would say that would be something that would be fun and interesting. That's if we can get the damn thing to work in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
As of the moment, 5 times his volume. Caller volume is a 10, and Trooper. I have an idea. No, I don't have an idea. Isn't there a second channel on this?
Yeah.
Why are we using a splitter? Let's plug that into the other channel instead of that splitter. Hold on, Snoop. All right, I will. And now, so you can't use headphones to listen to the stream. See how
That's what I'm getting right now.
Oh, okay.
Hard to get.
All right, Snoop. What we've done is we've plugged you into another channel. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. You know, it's like, Clubs has to travel. And when he travels, he takes his cameras and his things that he needs to shoot weddings and make fantastic wedding videos. And he takes stuff with him, stuff that he's like, oh, well, we can use this for the podcast. But then he has to take it. So, either, I don't know, what do we do? Do we invest in another, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, here's the weird thing about it. Everyone who listens to this podcast tells me that they love it. Mm-hmm. There's got to be a reason for that. It can't possibly be the podcast. It must just be bias from people who really like my vlog or something. Am I right or am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. I think what a lot of it is people enjoy your vlogs. They've kind of bought into the whole trooper and troops mentality.
Yeah.
And Clubs adds a totally different dynamic to it as well. You two interacting together is pretty hilarious. And then producer Mike chiming in here and there. It's a really fun time to just chill out and listen to you guys chat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of it.
And clearly everyone likes Clubs. Everyone likes producer Mike. So that's my thing is, it's just that, but as far as the technical part, we just struggle a little bit sometimes with technical difficulties. So I'm seeing some people in the chat say that it's better. So Snoop, do you have YouTube available to watch at the moment?
I do. I'm actually watching it now, which was throwing me off because I was talking and there was a little bit of a delay and I didn't want to get distracted. But yes, I have it up.
So
I have it up right now.
I'm wondering if you can. I'm going to ask you a question, and then if you would answer the question, and the minute that you answer the question, stop listening to me and listen to that and tell me how it sounds. All right. So here's the question.
Hang on, because I'm listening only to you on the phone now. Let me get my laptop back on.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a quick question. Answer it quickly. We have to do it within 30 seconds. And then you go listen to me ask you the question and then your answer and tell me how it sounds. All right. So, hey, Snoop, what color is the sky?
The sky last time I checked was blue. Yeah, I just heard it. It doesn't sound great.
So what sounds bad? Do we sound the same volume?
We sound the same volume. It just sounds like I'm talking through like a tin can with a sock on the end of it.
Okay. You know what I think probably the problem is? We fiddled with the volumes on this thing, and we probably shouldn't have. Is the volume all the way up on my microphone? That's what we probably... No? Okay, because we don't need to have that.
How does it sound? You're too loud. He's okay?
He says... Did you say we're the same volume, Snoop?
It sounded like it based on the small sample that I listened to.
So same volume, but Snoop sounds like he's in a tin can.
But what I'm seeing in the chat now...
Tin can sounds like the connection.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm seeing in the chat now is that Snoop's volume is really much louder than yours.
And
so I feel like I'm distracting from the podcast.
No.
So maybe I should just disconnect.
No, because if we don't have a call, we don't have a show today.
All right. Well, I'm going to monitor the chat here on my end also, and if they tell me to hang up, I'm going to hang up.
Because I don't know if, let's see, if this is going, I mean, my volume should work here. So anyway, are you working, Snoop?
Technically, yes. I'm getting some work done here, but I always carve out time on Wednesdays to tune in to the podcast. So I'm taking a bit of an extended lunch break, one could say.
We don't want to get you fired.
No, that can't happen.
No one in the chat wants you to be
much
fired.